Just try to imagine a future where we can predict diseases before they even show up, where cures are made just for you, tailored to your own DNA. Well, that future, it's way closer than you think. In fact, it's being built right now, right here in India. This is the story of a revolution, really, a place where biology and technology are coming together to completely change what health even means.
It all kind of boils down to this one big question. It's a question that's driving a massive industry and honestly has the potential to save millions of lives. So, where do these two giant worlds, the incredibly complex code of life and the just endless power of data, where do they actually meet?
And the answer is, well, they're not just meeting, they are fusing together. They're forming this powerful new weapon in the fight against India's biggest, most urgent public health crises. We're talking about completely transforming how we track pandemics, diagnose illnesses in record time, and create vaccines and therapies that, not too long ago, were pretty much science fiction.
Okay, so let's get into it. If a mission like that sounds exciting to you, you're basically standing at a career crossroads with two main paths you can take. So, are you more of a bioinformatician or a biotechnologist? Let's break down exactly what that choice really means.
So think of it like two sides of the same coin. On one side, you've got the digital world of bioinformatics. These are the data detectives, the ones cracking the code. And then on the other side, you have the hands-on lab work of biotechnology. These are the biological engineers who are actually building with that code. One analyzes, the other applies. It's a perfect partnership.
So if being a data detective sounds like your thing, just look at these roles. Think about the recent pandemic, right? AI specialists in India were absolutely crucial for modeling how the virus was spreading in real time. Or what about a pharmacogenomics specialist? Their whole job is to figure out how your specific genes will react to a certain drug, making medicine safer and way more effective. These are seriously cutting-edge data-first jobs.
But maybe you're someone who wants to see the tangible, physical results of your work. If that's you, then the biotech path is incredibly rewarding. You could be on a team developing a new crop that resists drought and helps feed millions. Or maybe a clinical research associate testing a therapy that could cure a genetic disease that we once thought was incurable. This is where the ideas from the data become real-world solutions.
All right, so we've talked about the what of these careers. Now for the really important question, right? Where are these jobs? Let's take a look at the map and see where the opportunities in India are really blowing up right now.
And what's so great is that the opportunities are spread out all over the place. You can see the big slices right here. It doesn't matter if you prefer the structured, mission-driven world of government research or the super fast-paced, high-risk, high-reward vibe of startups. There is a spot for you in this revolution.
And listen, these aren't just a bunch of acronyms. These are the absolute powerhouses driving India's biorevolution. The ICMR, for example, is kind of like the country's national disease detective agency, always tracking outbreaks. And then you have CSIR, which is this huge network of brilliant scientists working on everything from public health strategy to mind-blowing molecular biology.
And here's the really crucial part. The government is putting its money where its mouth is. Programs like the Biomedical Research Career Program, the BRCP, are specifically set up to give funding and support to turn promising young scientists into the future leaders of this entire field. It's a massive signal that this is a top national priority.
Okay, this all sounds pretty incredible. But how do you actually get ready for a career in a space that's moving this fast? Let's jump into the next section and lay out a kind of blueprint for building the skills you're going to need to succeed. I want you to think of yourself as a master craftsperson building your career toolkit. You absolutely have to have the digital precision of, say, a laser cutter. Those are your AI and computational skills. But you also need the hands-on expertise of a skilled artisan. Those are your lab techniques. And then to bring it all together, you need the blueprints. That's your statistical knowledge and project management skills to turn a brilliant idea into a world-changing reality.
Okay, you're going to hear this term all the time, computational biology. So let's just make sure we've got it locked in. At its core, this is the engine that drives all of modern life sciences. It's the pure science of using the hard logic of computers and stats to make sense of the beautiful, complicated chaos that is biological data.
And now we get to my favorite part. We've looked at the careers that exist today, but what's right around the corner? Let's talk about the trends that are already reshaping the future of medicine and public health as we speak. First up, AI. Okay, picture this. Imagine trying to find one specific key that fits one specific lock, but you have a ring with billions of keys on it. That's kind of what old school drug discovery was like. Now, AI can test millions of molecules on a computer in a tiny fraction of the time. It is dramatically speeding up the search for life-saving cures.
Next, we've got the absolute game changer, CRISPR. This is essentially a molecular find and replace tool for our DNA. I mean, it gives scientists this unbelievable ability to go right into our genetic code and fix the tiny mistakes that cause horrible hereditary diseases. The potential here to literally rewrite human health is, well, it's just staggering.
And all of this, it all leads to the ultimate goal: personalized medicine. This is the end of the one-size-fits-all approach to healthcare. It's about creating treatments, everything from cancer therapies to everyday prescriptions, that are made specifically for your unique genetic makeup. That makes them so much more effective and a whole lot safer.
But let's bring all this incredible technology back to its real purpose. What does it all really add up to? The mission hasn't changed. It's about using this powerful combination of biology and data to deliver real, tangible, life-saving public health solutions for the people of India. That's the goal.
So I want to leave you with a final thought. This biorevolution, it's not a spectator sport. It's really an invitation to get involved. For the next generation of scientists and data engineers and visionaries, the question isn't if these tools will change the world. The real question is, what public health challenge are you going to solve first?